for mental stress and mental anxiety.
So the oils have different properties depending on whether you're placing them on the body or inhaling them.
That's true.
So then you get multi levels of healing doing this treatment.
The cypress oil that I have just applied is wonderful for circulation, both of the lymph and also the circulatory system. Also helpful in mourning. That's why cypress trees were often planted around cemeteries in the Middle East and the Muslim countries.
That's fascinating.
It smells so good. And there's one more oil that we're going to layer in, and that is either wintergreen or birch. Birch is hard to get. It's becoming an endangered species, and so we're using wintergreen instead. This is an oil that works with the bones and taking inflammation out of the bones. It's very good for rheumatoid arthritis and other kinds of arthritis. Birch is soothing and an anti-inflammatory. How does that feel, Hazar? Good. So once these oils are layered into the body, then I'm going to start a series of movements up the spine to actually help her to come more into alignment. So the first way of moving is just pressing a little bit against the bone into the soft tissue, following right up in, tucking in next to the vertebra. And I'm doing circular movement. I'm going to do this up the spine. And the great thing about giving aromatherapy and raindrop treatments is that I get to inhale these beautiful oils and feel my head opening and my spirits lifting.
And it goes in through your hands as well.
Yes, and so I'm getting a treatment at the same time I'm giving one. And as I am coming up along her spine, I'm noticing areas of tension where her muscles are more tight. So I would do this 3 times. I'm going to reach across the body now and just do it 1 time on this side so she'll feel a little bit balanced.
How's that feel, Hazar?
Oh, it's great.
So now she gets the oils, the smells, and the massage.
Yes. Now she's a little tighter right up in here. And as we focus the treatment, we'll notice a softening in some of these tight areas. As the muscles relax and release, then the bones will be able to release and she'll be able to come back into alignment. So we would do that 3 times on each side. Now I'm going to move to the head of the table and take my fingers down between the vertebra on each side, and it's just a little circular opening movement. As we get into the thoracics, I like to just do a little back and forth, loosening up. Does that feel okay? Pressure's all right? The raindrop therapy was also used by Native Americans, I understand, a certain version of it. And it has shown amazing results with scoliosis.
Right. I know people have had results where even on the table, by the time they got off the table, they were back into alignment, who'd had scoliosis for some time.
That's true. And one young girl had very bad scoliosis, so that her shoulder was up and she was quite crooked, and her mother did the raindrop. It was recommended once a week, and instead the mother decided to do it every day. And the doctors were just totally amazed at the improvement in that girl's spine, and she was able to get her life back.
So even if you don't have any issues with your spine or your bones, this technique is very powerful for emotional healing, mental healing, mental blocks, because it takes you to such a state of deep relaxation. It allows healing to occur.
Yes, and it also is going to relax the muscles. And I don't know anybody that isn't under stress these days and have tight muscles somewhere in their body or in their back. So as a preventative medicine, this is a wonderful thing to have done. What I'm going to do now may look familiar to you. I'm going to use my thumbs and do the VitaFlex technique up her spine. So I'm going to press into the sacrum a little bit and snap off. So again, we're stimulating the nervous system. Ordinarily, I would do that, each of these strokes 3 times, and the same thing on this side of the back. After that's done, we're going to do a little bit of a soothing massage. I like to use lavender oil. This is 4 different Lavandula angustifolias with a carrier oil. Yeah, would you take that for me? And I'm adding marjoram to the lavender. Both of these oils will soothe and relax the muscles and the ligaments, be grounding and balancing. And this is a time when you could target any areas of tension that you found in the body. You're smelling fragrant, Hazar.
It smells wonderful.
So I would spend perhaps 20 minutes, half an hour, giving her some detailed work on her back. And after that, we're going to put some hot packs to carry the oils deeper into the tissues. And we have these wonderful packs here that are filled with hot water. So Hazar, if you'd let me know if this is comfortable or if it's too hot, or is that okay?
Lovely.
It just helps you to relax just watching, doesn't it? So we're going to let Hazar rest with the packs, and we'll just sprinkle her with rose petals at the same time. And then I'm going to take the oils of basil. Let's see, where are they? Basil and peppermint, cypress, and birch. And work on the inside of the leg here.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hazar is very blessed to have this, and we are so blessed to have you here. And we really want to thank you for this demonstration. And Hazar will be able to get the rest of the demonstration a little bit later.
All right.
So we just want to thank you so much for joining us.
Well, you're
on our
welcome.
show.
I really love sharing aromatherapy with people, and thank you
Yes,
very
and
much.
it's such a gift.
It is. It's a gift for the giver and the receiver.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Aloha.
I'd like to thank Ken Carlson for sharing his expertise and work with flower essences with us. I'd also like to thank Elle and Amy for their beautiful music on today's show. On our next show, we'll be learning all about cranial sacral and aquacranial work, so we'd love to have you join us. Aloha!